Welcome to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is good old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it.
Take this. No.
And the Canes will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense is on the field for the first time today. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Yep. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the ball's come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn it around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
Yeah, it's critical then to get off to a fast start, right? They've got to come out here in their first conference game in ACC play and put it all together. Offense has to march the ball, score points. Defense needs to get some stops and create some takeaways and set a standard for yourself throughout the course of the season.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Anderson wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road?
Yeah.
Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt
Stupid
about it.
Tennessee fucking team.
And you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
Hate it.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. If you want to shut this crowd up early, you don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. And he makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Getting some heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Canes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Fair catch called for and made. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
He'll pull it on the read. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Johnson. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, running back gets to give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Anderson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Yes. Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year. But I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle. It's White. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. On the ground, it's Lewis. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Vols moving quickly to the line. They're going to test the right side with this one.
Hey.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And he could not get loose on the run.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson wants to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
No!
Fires and pickoffs. Got some room to run.
Oh, my God. What
How about
the?
that
Are
D
you kidding me?
coming up with a play like that?
Are you
That
kidding me?
defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout.
Yo.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes.
And the offense continues to run the football. A 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Man.
He's not going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point try, and this is still a 5-point game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the ball's in the hurry-up. The option look. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the count. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you've got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava trying to get to it. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move.
Lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Makes his man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The balls are rolling down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Martinez on the carry, fighting off the defender. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Anderson will throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this.
Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Volunteers are on the move. Looking for a crease. It's Lewis. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get him in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw it, Tia Maliava. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Vols send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to the running game. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. The give to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Bulls his way forward. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After the run, now to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Miami, 47, Tennessee, 14.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. They're trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after him, trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Vols decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll turn to Martinez. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On second down, he'll fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. Oh, gave the defender the business. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Keeps the legs moving.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead.
Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
The score, Miami, 54, Tennessee.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Staley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go.
Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Webb. Tackled there by the defense. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders.